Hi, this is Tabitha, and today I'm going to show you how to use a masking technique in Procreate to create notebook pages that are colored to match your planner or notebook. So today I am working in the Neon Bright from Chanelshopscreations, and I will post her link to her Etsy store in the description and the comments below. All right, so let's get started. First thing I've got to do is I've got to find a blank page. Now the white pages will work, but they take a little bit more tweaking. So if you're lucky, the person who made your planner has a solid color one, and Chanel provides a black one, which is absolutely the best to work with. So let's grab it. And I'm going to go up to the left-hand corner with a square with the arrow and export. Export this page. Save it as an image, hit export, and save it to my camera roll. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go into Procreate, and on the right-hand corner, I'm going to hit Photo, and then go find that picture. All right, let's shrink it up here a little bit so it's easier for you guys to see. Now go over to the right-hand corner and choose your layers, which is the two squares on top of each other. And I want you to slide it and hit Duplicate, and then click it off. And I will show you guys why here in just a little bit. It's a little trick I learned. You just click outside of the box. You're gonna go up to your left hand and you're gonna choose the select tool, which is the one that looks like an S. Right, on the bottom you'll see automatic, freehand, rectangle, or ellipse. And I want you to make sure it's on automatic, and then you just tap the black. All right, go back up to your layers, click on that highlighted layer, hit mask. And then you're going to be able to click out and click off your select tool, and now you have a mask of just what was black, so just the page itself. Next thing you're going to have to do is find yourself a page of notebook paper. Now you can go and Google an image, you could go to any of the websites and get the free PDF, but what I'm going to do is Chanel actually makes notebooks as well, and in her notebooks she has tons and tons of pages that you can use. Excuse me. And I really like this particular notebook page, and so I'm going to export it and crop it and use it. Now if you happen to use one that has the spiral down the side, we can crop it out as well. This particular page came out of her glitter washi You Are My Sunshine notebook. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to export, hit image, export, and save it to my camera roll. From here, I'm going to go to my camera roll, pick that page up, edit, and then crop. And I'm just going to squish it in there. And again, if you have one of the ones that has a spiral down the side, not a problem. This is where you would edit it out as well. All right, hit done. Head back over to Procreate. Go up to the Actions tool, which is the wrench, hit Add, insert a photo. I'm going to pick that page up. I know it's kind of hard to see that picture, but I promise it's there. And now it's in our Procreate, so you're going to go over to your layers, and that is the layer that's highlighted as the picture we just brought in. You're going to tap on it, and underneath the word mask, you're going to hit Clip Masking. And you can see it's kind of hard to tell right now because you're white on white, but that's all right. This is where that other page comes in handy. Just click that bottom page back on, and now you can see what it actually looks like inside of your planner. All right, now we need to add some color to it. So if you go up to the circle, the top right-hand corner, you have some options. You could go and use the disc where you just slide it around and choose a color. You can go to the classic, which is sliding the sliders. Right? Value, you can put in a hex code, or if you happen to have palettes made, you can just use one of your palette color choices. Now underneath my default, you'll see right there, actually have one that's the Delilah, the 1000 Neon, because I use them all the time, so I already have a palette made. But if you don't, and you're desperate to use those colors from the Neon, that's okay. All you got to do is click out here, put your finger on January, and you'll get a circle. The bottom half of the circle is the color you're currently on. Top half of the circle is the color it's going to change to. So you just let your finger up, you've got the January, right? So I'm going to go back into my layers, and I'm going to actually click on the current layer we're on, and I'm going to slide it, and I'm going to duplicate, and I'm going to make several pages here. You can actually put color on top of color in Procreate, but sometimes it starts to get a little muddy looking, so I like to just start with a fresh page whenever I can. All right, so I'm on that top page now. Come back out. I'm going to just drag and drop that color in. And there's my January color. Then I'm going to unclick it, go to the next one, put my finger on that purple for February, drag and drop. Unclick it, move down, go to March, drag and drop. Click it, move down, go to April, drag and drop. And then I'm going to unclick, move down, and do May. So now I have a sheet for every color that Chanel has put into the Neon Bright planner. All right, to actually make it into a PNG now, I come back to my layers, I click off the background, and I click off that bottom layer. All right, come back over to my action tool, hit share, PNG, and save. All right, and then I'm going to go back over and I'm going to hit the next one and click it on, share, PNG, save. And I'm just going to do this for every color. Come up, click it, click it on, share, PNG, save. Next layer, share, PNG, and save. Then we'll go grab that last one. There's my pink, PNG, and save. All right, so now these are all saved to my camera roll. So I'm gonna swipe up, get out of here, go into my GoodNotes. Now I have GoodNotes 5, and I'm gonna go in back into make sure I'm on Neon Bright. I'm gonna go and find a white page. And as I was saying, I'm in GoodNotes 5, so if I hit my images, it gives me my camera roll right up there. Excuse me. So I'm gonna be able to just click on it, and it'll put it in. Now, if you're in GoodNotes 4, obviously you have to hit your image and then go to your camera roll and pick it. But, sorry, that was my puppy. Hold down, crop, and I'm going to shrink this in here, shrink this in, shrink this one up, hit done, and now comes the fun part, getting her sized in there. And I become a little bit of a perfectionist, and it just takes me a little bit to get it just exactly the way I want it. But you just play with it until you get it right. The holes are right exactly how you like them. And that's pretty close. Plop it down. I usually just hit the eraser. That'll click me back in. And sometimes GoodNotes 5 likes to do this too. Just change the page, change back. Lo and behold, there it is. One of the tweaks of GoodNotes 5. All right. So now you have your colored paper that matches your planner. And you can go back into your thumbnails and you can hit the arrow down and you can duplicate it. So you can make several pages of it if you want. You can move it to wherever you want. And I can even select it. There's my pin. I like writing on it with green. This green looks really cool on it. I don't know. Don't mind the messy handwriting, sorry. But there you go. All right, now this will work with any picture that you have. So like in my Delilah, you'll see that my background is a picture that I had that I just put in the background and I masked it, and then I went and I put my layout on top of it. If you wanted to take like a photo and even like change the cover of your journal or notebook, that would work as well. So I hope you've had some fun and you've learned something today. I cannot wait to see all of your pictures on Facebook. Have a nice day. Thanks.